Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, my name is Joy, and if you don't know who Joy is a cosmetologist, Joy is a masseuse, Joy is a beauty therapist, and she just loves to have fun. Okay, so hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and we're doing this together. If you're a guy on this channel, I think you should excuse us for a bit. We need to talk about ladylike things, and you're not wanted here, so get out. Okay, that was a joke. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to learn. I'm sure you have women in your life, and at some point, these will come in handy. So, stay tuned. Today, we'll be talking about bloating. That tiny little witch that everybody wishes away. We don't like talking about it. It's not cramp. It's not menstrual cramp, because that is just normal. Menstrual cramp, I think, is the culprit. It's the evil villain that everybody accuses. But you see, bloating is a tiny little witch that is so uncomfortable, yet we all don't want to talk about it, but it's real. Okay, so today we are going to demystify bloating, and I'm going to be sharing tips on how to make it better, how to cut it out completely if possible. Bloating is that feeling like a sack of tomato feeling you get, a week to your flow. It's a feeling, okay, for the guys among us, it's just basically a feeling where that Go TV remote, where you're feeling like this. It's that horrible time of the month where all your flat tummy journey crumbles in your face. Okay, so let me explain the science behind it. It's okay, a week or two before your flow, the levels of the sex hormones drops, and the sex hormones, progesterone and estrogen. Okay, let me say this quickly. I am not a medical practitioner. No, I'm not. But I read up on this, and I think it's something that needs to be talked about. So, this is me talking about it. But then again, I stand corrected. So please, don't castigate me. Now, let's move on. The levels in the sex hormones drops. This gives rise to the uterine lining shedding, and that produces the flow. Now, as a result of those sex hormones dropping, the body tends to retain more of water and salt. Now, that is the culprit. Having said all of this, the first step to curbing this evil witch is to cut down on salt. Research shows that on a daily basis you're supposed to be having about 1,500 milligrams of salt. High salt intake will further retention of water. So we need to cut down on salt. And then processed foods are usually high in salt. So the way to cut down on your salt, one of the ways to cut down on your salt intake is to cook at home and use natural, fresh ingredient. Okay, so another tip is to eat foods that are high in potassium. Foods like banana, avocados, tomatoes, potatoes, spinach. Basically, you can just check it up on Google and find foods that are really high in potassium. Now, the science is this: an increased level of potassium in your body decreases the level of sodium in your body, salt, and it also aids production of urine. Now, those two things are the culprits behind bloating. So, getting rid of sodium and water from your system, you're on your way. Okay, moving on. Another tip is to resort to diuretics. Okay, so diuretics are basically things that helps to speed up urine production in the body and get rid of excess water retention. So there are some foods that perform this function, even though they are diuretic pills, in the market, and sometimes in severe cases doctors recommend diuretic pills. There are also natural foods like asparagus, peaches, pineapple, ginger, garlic, and some other foods like that. They help to get rid of this excess water retention, which is the sole culprit behind bloating. So do more of diuretics in conjunction with foods that are high in potassium. So we are well on our way to achieving our flat tummy. The next tip is a bit controversial. Drink more water. Honestly, I don't know how this works. I don't know how it works. If my body is retaining so much water and now you're asking me to drink more water, I don't even understand. But then, they say drink water. I'm not saying, they say, but we need to, I need to establish the fact that this has no scientific backing whatsoever. And personally, I don't think it works for me. Maybe it might work for some people, it doesn't work for me. Drinking more water is just more problem for me. So, you can try it out if it works for you. Drink more water. The argument is that, it aids kidney function, and that increases urine production. So, next tip, I think I already mentioned it, is stay away from carbohydrates, excess white carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates, white flour, processed sugars. Then exercise. You know the drill, right? That exercise, is one of the most advised tip. Yet, my brothers and my sisters, it's quite difficult to follow consistency. But the Lord is helping us. We are getting there. So that is about that on this episode. If you have not clicked the notification bell, do it. Now is the best time to do it, so do it. And you can get more tips, more lifestyle talks. Basically, you can just do life with joy. Thank you.